All right, all right, all right, all right. Hello, 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 everyone. Typical waiting for chat stream. It is what it is. Sometimes, actually today, like I feel like I streamed, like I scheduled the post. You get the notification on Discord, and like I just streamed. Usually you would have waited longer than this. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it is not that hard. Okay. Right. Yeah, so this is Brick, by the way. Oh shit. Wait. No, don't record. Don't record me. I don't give you consent. Ta, 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 ta. We did a little bit of drawing today. Come on. There you go. All right. This is our boy Brick. Yeah, this is okay. This is like a little something outside of the stream, but we're gonna start doing the second 50, which, hold on a second, gaming, background for the text. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm not going to try to decipher it, honestly. I need to spam messages so that my XP goes up. Brick has an interesting name. Honestly, now that you pointed it out, I thought just like Brick because his head is built like a brick. But now that you say it, it's like, now I understand what you mean. But, you know, it's like as if he's okay. I'm not. Don't take this out of context. He's hard, and by hard, I mean like look at the veins on his hands. Right? Relax. Okay. So yeah, that's Brick. This here is this is funny. Look at me holding my water bottle as a reference. Is this the file of the 50 boxes? I don't think so. It's not. Bro, you're giving me so much material here. I know. I know. The more I speak, the more practically asking for it. Okay, wait, hold on. Spam messages. Brick is an interesting name. So the Derpy doesn't get first place for just existing. Well, it's still. Oh wow. Okay, you lost it. You lost it really fast. Damn. Derpy supremacy apparently. Yep. I should post the boxes I draw on the Discord, because they might not be interesting to look at, even though some people will be interested to look at them, but not as interesting as a full-on illustration. But it's progress I'm making, and I think it's worth sharing. Okay. This is unfair. Someone should sue YouTube for their unfair XP system. I think you should do it, since you're facing that problem. Okay, let's grab a draw box and let's start boxing. Oh no, this is no 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 no. Shishu, I'm freaking broke. What do you mean? As in, like, if you lose the trial, you're gonna have to pay money. I mean, you're not gonna lose it. Fingers crossed, right? I'm gonna have PTSD from boxes after this. Look, we spent already what, a week drawing boxes, like the first 50. And then we're going to be doing the second 50, which is going to take another week, right? And then we're going to be doing the last 150, which might take about 2 weeks as well, right? So all in all, it's going to take, I don't know, if I keep going at this, like, great, and I'm doing 10 boxes a day, this is going to take 25 days, right? Of just you guys watching me draw boxes, basically, which is fun. It's super fun, right? Aren't you excited? Like, French has scarred me enough. Yeah, French does have that effect. Honestly, I don't like French. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's a hard language. It sounds, it sounds fancy. If you wanna impress your friends, sure, by all means, try to get the accent, try to speak some words. But I don't know, bro. 1 week, 50 boxes, then 2 weeks. Yeah, but so I'm gonna I will ramp it up. Maybe I will ramp it up. So this is the first 50. Da, 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 da. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next 50. All right. Congratulations, he says. You're hating on French as you literally have your YouTube set to French. Chill. Oh my god. Okay, this is not showing very correctly. Hold on a second. Maybe if I drop this on here. All right, there it is. About the YouTube being in French, like, everything in here, like, by default is in French, so I'll have to manually just, like, go and change every website to English, which is something that I honestly I can't be fucked doing. So I'll just, like, it's fine, keep it there. Maybe I'll learn the equivalent of a word or two when it comes to French, because I do hate it, but it's good to know about the words, But I'ma stand my ground. Can you just change the system to English? Your system, like the computer. I think if you're talking about the system, it's like on the OS level. Even if I do that, it's still, and I guess, well, no, the OS is in French as well. I guess it would read the IP address, right? So websites don't really function at the OS level. Le whole ordinateur. So when it comes to websites, it will read like the location. It will be like, okay, which language do they speak there? French, boom. load it in French as a default thing, and then you'll have to change it. Change your system, browser, and search engine to English. Can you do that? Do you know how to change the whole browser to English? See, I think websites take into account your system settings. Maybe I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look into it. I've been listening to some Charlie XCX. Okay, wow, what is this? Alright, so I reckon these are not going to be with any vanishing points. Yes, I did it on my computer and now everything comes up in French. Wow, nice. Well, on the computer and on the browser too, it's every website you get is in French. On to the next box, I can specify which region and language websites come up in. As in, like, using a VPN or Firefox. Okay. Okay, I see you. So preferences and language. Okay. Thank you, Derpy. Thank you, C. All right. Let us start, shall we? Let's draw some boxes. Like the most fun thing for you guys, right? This is so much fun for you, correct? Okay, let's read first. All right, let me drink some water. If you haven't drunk water today, this is your call. Drink some water. Okay. Look, this is you guys. This is you, see? Hate to read? No problem. We can read text for you. Bam, uncolonized totally. Yeah, I wish it was that easy. All right, congratulations. You're 1/5 of the way through the challenge, so I think a hearty congratulations is in order. This challenge is a ton of work, and you've already demonstrated your ability to stick through it, and hopefully follow those instructions carefully, giving yourself all the time you need to execute the work to the best of your current ability. Now's a good time to give yourself a little break. Oh, really? But once you're ready, you'll find the explanations for the next leg of the challenge now. See, I spoke about this yesterday. It's like, okay, I've done the first 50. I wonder if he talks about something about, if you want to take a break, you can take a break, do something else, and then come back to the challenge. Apparently, like, it's maybe it's something recommended. It's not about reading. The exercise. Okay. For the next 50 boxes of the challenge, there will be two main... yes, please take a break. I don't think... See, if I take a break, this will take longer, and it will be basically... I will sort of like lengthen the suffering for you guys, right? So I might as well just like do it in one go, right? And you would still suffer, right? But at least it'll be shorter. For the next 50 boxes of the challenge, there will be two main changes from the last set. You will no longer be marking our vanishing points on the page, yes. And instead of dramatic foreshortening, we'll specifically be trying to draw our boxes with slower convergences and shallower foreshortening. Okay, I reckon we should watch the video. But I think I'm gonna read the whole thing first, and then we're gonna watch the video. Hello, welcome Emily. My brain is mush today. I can't stand suffering more. Fair enough. Fair enough. YouTube's official YouTube channel has so many playlists that trying to scroll through it is breaking the page. YouTube's official YouTube page? Oh, they have. Oh, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Damn. How you doing, Emily? Okay. Having the vanishing points drawn directly on the page gave us something to aim at. So we'd be focusing on the corner we were drawing from and that vanishing point. Wait. Having the vanishing points drawn directly on the page gave us something to aim at. Yes. So we'd be focusing on the corner we were drawing from and that vanishing point. Oh, right. So the corner we were drawing from? Yes, correct. Since we don't have that anymore, we instead have to focus on how the line we're drawing converges with the other three lines belonging to its set, both those that have been drawn and those that haven't. Instead of being able to focus on the vanishing point, we are now forced to pay attention to what that vanishing point represents. While this is quite a bit more difficult, it is also considerably more useful, because it allows us to focus more on the information that is present right on the page where we're drawing, instead of trying to manage a bunch of far off vanishing points. Okay. Depressed once again? Why? What's happening? Is everything good? Alright, I'm out. My brain can't take it today. Oh crap, Emily, I'm sorry to hear that. You're welcome to message me if you want to talk. Yeah. Is everything good? Keep in mind that while we are drawing boxes with shallower foreshortening, that does not mean we are... Thank you, I talked to my friends earlier, but thank you. Nice, nice. While we are drawing boxes with shallow foreshortening, this does not mean we are forcing any vanishing points to infinity or drawing our edges as though they are parallel on the page. Remember, there is no such thing as zero point perspective, as explained here in lesson 1. Aside from these two key points, the rest remains the same. We're still drawing 5 to 6 boxes per page. Right? Using the ghosting method for all our line work and still applying the line extensions to check our convergences. Foreshortening. I think we've already seen this. As noted above, we'll be using shallow foreshortening, which we also refer to as slower or more gradual convergence in this section of the challenge. You can refer to this diagram if you're uncertain what that means, or the more detailed diagram here on the first page of the challenge instruction. I've spent about 6 years being that freaking depressed, and I've spent equally as long or longer helping people with their mental health on servers, so I understand. I'm happy to help. Very cool, very cool. We got C in the chat. But I hope everything is fine now, Emily. If you want to talk, we got you. So that is rapid convergence, and that is slower, more gradual convergence. Okay, so we're gonna focus on that one. The homework. All right, so this isn't really anything new. We're just going to be doing boxes just with no vanishing points, which, you know, this doesn't make it any easier, but it's like we got the assignment. We understand the assignment. No promises. Summary. I'm there if you need support. For the second section of the box challenge, we will be drawing another 50 boxes using the Y method, adhering to the following. Vanishing points will not be marked explicitly on the page, where in the first 50 we actually put points down. Okay, maybe the present isn't the correct term, but I'm pretty upset. My Gardic stream was raided today for the second time. Very disgusting people. Wow. Okay, I've never really encountered that. How is that? Like, rated by a specific type of people? Like, are they being mean? And do you have moderation? I guess if there's a lot of people, then one person or two people aren't going to be enough to moderate. It depends on the number of, you know, the raiders. But that sounds upsetting. Marks explicitly on the page, where in the first 50 we actually put points down and aimed our lines towards them. This time we do not have that luxury. Instead, we will be estimating the orientation of each edge based on getting all the lines of a given set to converge consistently. Don't worry about converging towards a specific far off point. Focus on the lines you've drawn and consider those belonging to the same set which you haven't yet drawn as well. Interesting. A dude was streaming and he was watching my stream and sent the link to his chat. There's no way to moderate Gardic, it sucks. Oh, okay, so wait, they rated I guess, I mean, yeah, that's not cool. Well, I thought the rating and the meanness was happening on the YouTube, which I guess none of it happens. Or maybe, I don't know how many people showed up in your chat. I wonder if there's a way to prevent that. We'll be estimating the orientation of each edge based on getting all the lines of a given set to converge consistently. Don't worry about converging toward a specific far off point. Focus on the lines you've drawn and consider those belonging to the same set which you haven't yet drawn as well. These boxes will have fairly gradual convergence, shallow foreshortening. As you estimate the orientation of each individual line, you will want them to converge slowly, so that where they do finally come together is pretty far off the page. Keep in mind, this does not mean your lines will be drawn parallel to the page, as explained here in lesson 1. There is no such thing as zero-point perspective. Okay, write the date at the top of the page and number. Okay, I guess we don't need to do that. I mean, I can go back and do the numbers, and this is I feel like this is mostly just for the students of Dropbox. Students will in the past have sometimes used different strategies for numbering their boxes. Stick to this. It's simple, it makes sense, and it's easy for the TAs to understand which order in which to interpret the work, so they can see whether you're pacing yourself well and whether issues that may be present earlier on disappear with practice over the sets. So you will be drawing 5 to 6 boxes per page, no more no less. Before starting the next page, apply your line extensions as demonstrated in the video above. Be sure to start from the central point of your original Y and extending back along each arm to ensure you're extending them in the right direction. Okay. In terms of tools, you can use a ballpoint pen or a fine liner, and we would like you to work on an A4 page. If for whatever reason you aren't able to, keep in mind that what you do use should not be smaller than that. Going any smaller will make it harder for you to engage your whole arm when drawing, which this early on is going to make it that much harder to get comfortable with drawing from your shoulder. The 5 to 6 boxes per page count will still apply, regardless of how big your paper is. If you need help varying your Ys, you can use that. This is permitted. Oh, really? This is permitted for the first 100 boxes, the first 50 and the next 50. But after that, you should be more comfortable coming up with those Ys yourself. I mean, we're already doing that by ourselves. People were drawing weird stuff. I wonder if you can, like, maybe just share the game link to people you trust. Yeah, I wonder if you can just, like, post it only on your Discord, right? But then you can have the raiders join the Discord as well, which is another layer of maybe they wouldn't do that. They would still be able to, right? But at least it'll be like another thing for them to do, which might prevent them from doing it. if that makes sense. I don't know, a couple of my YouTube friends are only on YouTube. Oh, I see. So I could send it on Discord, but they would be kind of excluded. Yeah. Darn. I mean, remember, I don't know if you guys ever got to how YouTube were, but YouTube used to have like YouTube DMs, which I don't know why they just stopped it. Okay, important reminders, and it's a big red box. Some mistakes will still come up frequently among students, so this reminder will hopefully, I guess, isn't this the same as, let's read it again, it's fine, it's good to remember. So this reminder will hopefully keep you on the right track. I'm putting it here above the other sections so that it doesn't get missed. Discontinued Gardic is looking tempting. I mean, if you're having fun doing it with your friends, then maybe it's good to look for, not alternatives, but ways to prevent that from happening. They do have DMs only for monetized people. Really? Man. Wait, and you're still not monetized yet? Didn't you like hit like some good benchmarks? Maybe you can ban the offender from the stream to prevent it. Oh, excuse me. Do not draw your boxes with lines that are actually parallel on the page. All right, so this is different. This is different. Back in lesson 1, we talked about how a vanishing point can go to infinity, eliminating the convergences of the lines it governs. This is not something we can not monetize? How so? Are you not able to, or did you just not do it? I'm on 700 watch hours off, I think. I guess maybe more long-term videos help. The video that I posted with the you know, the 2 years milestone, I think it kind of helped me. I don't know if banning them will help, but I'm definitely going to. Yeah, you can ban as much as you can, but you know, more people will always show up. But like short form content definitely, and I guess maybe you can tell me because you tried it more than I did. I'm seeing that short form helps with you know, the exposure and maybe the subscribers a little bit, but I don't think it does help with the watch hours, unless, you know, one short just like goes absolutely crazy and you get millions of views on that one short. Okay, so yeah, I need a grind on the long form again. Yeah, I think so. That will help you a lot. I think you already have the platform to just like, if you do like a couple of long forms that are good, I think you'll be fine. Where did I stop? This is not something we can just arbitrarily do for everything. Wait, hold on. Eliminating this. It only happens when that given set of lines run perpendicular to the viewer's angle of sight. That is correct. So if you're drawing boxes that are freely and randomly rotated in space, make sure all of your box's lines converge. While this was easier to avoid in the first 50, in this section of the challenge we are specifically drawing our boxes with shallow foreshortening, so you may be tempted to eliminate the convergence altogether. Don't do it. Okay. It is extremely important that you ensure that your line extensions point away from the viewer. The line extensions point away from the viewer. Sure, yes. As their purpose is to help us analyze how those lines behave. Watch hours from shorts don't count to monetizing. I feel like they can be used to promote the long form, and they also get subs, I guess. I guess they can count. I don't know if I mean, probably you've seen it, but it's like either you get to 1,000 subscribers. That's one criteria, and then the next criteria, and maybe I think perhaps it's different for you, because I remember a long time ago, something happened. I'm not sure, but like, so 1,000 subscribers, and you get what, like 4,000? Yeah, 4,000 watch hours on long form, or I think like 10k hours with short form. So either that or that, right? And 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if the condition is the same for you, Emily. I think they could still join the Gartic if they banned. If they were banned, I'm not positive. They can still share the link around, I suppose. It is extremely okay. As their purpose is to help us analyze how those lines behave, whether they converge or diverge as they move farther away. If they are extended towards the viewer, then it kind of renders the line extension analysis pointless, since it doesn't tell us how we can improve our next page of boxes. We should have a good bit of practice with extending your lines back at this point, yes, but it's still critically important that you take care to ensure it's in the right direction. The shorts is 3 mil shorts views, and it's 10 mil, or it's 10 mil. I think it's 10. I think. Hold on. It is 10. Yeah, it's 10. Okay. Your initial Y will always direct your line extensions. Remember that we can use the Y we started with to help determine which direction we should be extending our lines. Sure. This means that as long as you're actively thinking about what you're doing, it should not be possible to end up extending a set of lines in the wrong direction. Right, stuff. You are paying attention to every choice you make, right? And this is a good reminder. Yeah. 10 million views on the short form content on YouTube Shorts. Don't worry about the back corner being off. Yes, yeah, that many views is very unrealistic to me. I'm trying to for the watch hours. Honestly, some people might be able to do it. Perhaps it really depends on. I think it's just like hopping on the trends. There might be some trends that work. And I don't know, I do see some shorts that have like millions of views, right? On the art side, I haven't seen that, to be completely honest. Even like really the animators that have their whole channels based off like animators and animating and drawing, I don't think I've seen like something crazier than 1 million. But yeah, I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? YouTube, I feel like YouTube is very unpredictable. Or the algorithm in general, it's not just YouTube. But also there's also like other criteria where you can just like, if you edit right, if your work is actually good, and there's a lot of stuff that you can try to maximize, and then you let the algorithm do its thing. Okay, the back corner being off. The back corner is a distraction, a symptom of the individual sets of lines not converging consistently. This is not something you're going to master here, so that back corner will always be at least a little off. And if all you're focusing on is the back corner, it's going to feel like you're not making progress when when in fact you are. Focus on the sets of lines and making them converge as consistently as you can. Vary your boxes. Don't just draw the same box over and over. Various orientation and proportions by playing with the lengths of the arms of the Y and the angles between them, as long as those angles are greater than 90%. All free-handed lines throughout this course are to be drawn using the ghosting method from lesson 1. Even my friend who mains shorts said it was easier to get the watch hours from lives and stuff than the YouTube shorts. Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. I believe most of my watch hours is just from the streams. I'm distracting you from reading. No, it's okay. I've been doing. Look, my chat was way more chaotic than what's going on right now, and I was kind of able to read, so you're good. Derpy can vouch. Ghosting method. This means focusing on your time in the planning and preparation phases, and then executing each mark confidently without hesitation. Remember, confidence takes priority over accuracy. Oh no, not the soundboards. No. Okay. Look, his boxes are gigantic. Okay, once you're done with this section, you will have 100 boxes. Move on to the next page to see how the last. I want to take a look at how he did the first 50. Again, because I've seen it already. All right, that's good. Honestly, I was a little bit concerned that I was not maybe doing it the way he did it. My soundboard is half working. Well, the soundboards we had, they were on Discord. I don't actually have I don't know how you're doing it. Are you installing a software on your computer and then you have tabs, numbers that maybe the keys that you tap on and gets the sound working? I was worried that maybe it's not some boxes would be here or something. I mean, actually, this is pretty good. I did basically kind of the same as this. My friend tried to code something for me, and I appreciate his work. That is all I shall say. Okay. All right, I think we should start. I didn't take a long time reading today, actually. There isn't really anything new, I feel like. I guess maybe. Look, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna do the first 10 boxes today, and I'm not gonna watch the video. OBS has a soundboard plugin. Okay, I need that. All right, nice. I'm gonna look into that. I guess maybe it's a script, because you mentioned that your friend coded something. So I'm aware that OBS takes in scripts, and I use the script to put a simple counter, for the 8-hour stream. I did a counter on the screen, and it's it goes down, so it goes 8 hours, 7 hours, and so on. So I was going to say is I'm not going to watch the video today. I'm going to do 10 boxes, see how I do it, and then see how he does it. And then if there's anything to fix, I'll be fixing them on the next 50. No, the next 10. It's not chat activated though. You just press the buttons and hotkeys. Yeah, I mean that's what I expect, right? My friend's code was for trying to get it chat activated. It didn't really work. Honestly, ooh, that is really good. However, I feel like if you if your chat is pretty active, and each time somebody sends a chat, you get a notification, I think that's going to be very distracting. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's going to be very distracting. unless you have like a chill, you're like on a chill day, not a lot of people are just active. Or maybe you mean something else, because if there's a lot of people and on each message you get a notification, that's a lot. I feel that's more convenient to people who are monetized already and who have set up their chats to for people who pay to get a chat going, and then there's the regular chat, right? I think that would work best for them. Like imagine saying hello and just like Obi-Wan's hello there. That's good. That's good. So more like word aware. He added a cooldown time. Nice, nice. So you guys thought about it. Maybe this would be it would be an interesting idea if like somebody new joins the chat and on the first message they send, like he would get a soundboard that's just like such and such joined the chat, right? And you will be aware, because sometimes somebody would send like something in the middle of like a lot of messages and I would not see it, right? And so if I'm aware of that person's existence and they only send one message, I would still, realize that they're there and be like, hey, right? But then that's it, on the first, it'll only be on the first message and that's it. Right. Photoshop. Let's grab Photoshop. Oh no! Our Photoshop! It's broken! This is B. Hello? B? What? What's happening? What the hell? Okay, yeah, great. We didn't even start, the exercise, and we are... Dinner's ready? Alright. If you're still like, maybe. Bye-bye. Oh, man. What am I going to do tomorrow? I think I need to go to the post office, and then I need to go to the bank, and then the post office, and I need to make the next notebook. Let me actually just brick. Where is my notebook? Hold on. I wanted to draw an idea in my head, but I don't think people would like it, so I won't do it. Who the flip cares about people, bruh? Who the flip cares? Pencil, pen, pineapple pen, pineapple pencil. Okay, so son of a gun. based off an emotion, which in my experience people don't like. Okay, so what? Who the flip cares whether people like the emotion or not? Express it, bruh. Get it off your chest. Post office. I like how this turns like from drawing boxes to me planning out my tasks tomorrow. Go to bank. Blue papers. Book casing. And well, for tomorrow maybe we'll do another video. Jono Dry. There you go. I'm writing on this notebook, by the way. Have you seen this guy? Check this out. Check this out. Have you seen this? Do you know about this? Have you heard about this? Like, this is a cool notebook. Like, look at this. Isn't this cool? Like, this is awesome. This is just a great notebook, I think. In my opinion, I think this is great. I see there's a lack of boxes, and I get that bricks can be a type of box, but I like your brick as a metaphor. Bear. Yeah. This is this still counts as a box. And this is going to be well, I'm gonna put this one in here. Okay, and this belongs here. And let's start. Well, I shouldn't be drawing on here. I should be drawing on this file. What is going on? What is wrong? This is B, right? Okay, I think I see what's happening. No, I don't actually. What? Come on. Pencil. Brush. What the flip is going on? This is very weird behavior. Excuse me? Dude, what is happening? Am I not seeing something? Like, am I being stupid again? Or what's going on? Are you on a mask? Well, I'm deselecting. I'm actively deselecting. So you could be getting rid of your drawing because of said mask. No, I'm not on any masks. I'm on just like a plain layer. I really hope like this is Photoshop like glitching, not an actual thing that I like. The eraser works fine. The brush is being weird. Nope, it is not. It is black. Did you lock the layer somehow? Well, let me see. I'm gonna say no, but you know, who knows? Not really. No locking is happening. This cannot be real. What the flip is happening, bro? Oh, there it is. We're back. I think it's just glitched. Okay. A little bit of a scare. Photoshop tends to do that. But let's get back into it. Drawing box. Animator's pencil. Why are you being slow, you freaker? Okay, I guess this brush is pretty textured, so it's gonna take a little bit of computing. Okay, boxes. All right. Excuse me. So this is our Y. Okay. Your file size has to be quite big. Probably why it's slow. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I've used quite like larger files, and maybe I guess you don't see it here, but these are how many layers I have, right? And I used files where it's like, I think it's like 5 times this, right? And they used to work semi okay. Like I've never really had kind of like major problems with them. That's a really good line. What the hell? I guess, oh, 25 is large. How much is in the groups? It's the individual lines that I can just like later. These there's quite some lines there. There's multiple. I believe. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on, brother. Hold on. He struck me down by lightning, lightning. da 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 da, lightning, lightning, da 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 da, come frightening, lightning, oh. And let me know, to you like lightning. Dude. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. How many in the groups? I believe there's quite a few layers there. Cause I do like the lines there. So this one has this many. Wait. So it starts from this line to this line. I believe I have rasterized some, right? So I don't know. Like I have to count them, but this one has quite a few, right? This one has well, this one is just one layer. So I guess it does build up, but I'm pretty sure I've used way more than that, like in older files. Oh, okay, right. So we're doing the conversions, right? And I think what's asked for us is to think about the vanishing point, which is like basically if I have to look at it, it would be like there, right? But like not think of it, but like think of it, you know? So I can like see if it makes sense. Right, so, no, wait. Oh, we have to do the point as well. Ooh, very cool. It might just be from a combination of what's already on your computer and the size of this file that's lagging it, because you have more stuff in your computer, the slower. As you have more, the slower to go. Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff on it, like with the disk drive and the inside disk drive, which is I think I have like 512 gigs. Right, and I'm using an external disk drive which has 1 terabyte, I believe, or maybe 2. I'm not sure. But yeah, like definitely like the amount of stuff that's on this computer is just like slowing it down. Okay, I guess this point is fair, right? It feels like it converges. Like so, we have this here, this here. I think I'm gonna be doing only 5 boxes today, because I'm feeling my way through this. I'm not really. Oh, and by the way, I have to also take into account like the principle of just like this segment is longer than this one, so it's going to be like maybe push further away to that end of the segment. So maybe perhaps like here, right? So maybe something like this, and I'm kind of like being shy and ghosting them here, just like to get a feel of what I'm doing. I don't want to commit too much like for now. Next box maybe I'll be bolder with it. Okay. Right, and then this point would be kind of like here, I believe. Like this looks right. This doesn't look too bad. So these converge like here. This converges. Ooh, okay. Wait, hold on. This converges. Oh, interesting. I love how I've sent like 5 more messages than Derpy, but we're tied in XP. This is great. Tied in XP? Man. I mean, you're still showing up as second, which is wild. Alright, so look, these lines, let me actually link these together so I can see the problem. Whoops. Come on. There you go. And then I send a single message and get XP. Bro shows up, gets double the XP, and dips. That's that derpy effect. There it is. And there it is. Okay. So what's interesting, what's happening here in this box is that I believe like these points converge, right? Somewhere. Oh my god, Photoshop. Okay, let's go. See, I wonder if you might be able to find more of an audience for your arts. Like if you check if the realism artists you follow have Discord servers. Ooh, good idea, good idea. Get real. All right, get real. Yo, we got Exotic M2X, I think. Exotic? Exotic is a cool name. Like 2X's too? That's good. I know some perspective wanna peep some info. You're making it sound like it's a drug deal, I think. Yo, look, bruh. Hey, listen. I know some perspective, yo. Like, hey, wanna check it out? How do you mean? Maybe you can join the Discord. Hey, join the Discord. Maybe you can send the info there. Yo, listen, bruh. Hey, I got some info, bruh. It is a drug deal. Are you kidding me, Photoshop? I did not even do anything. Oh my god, Photoshop is literally rage baiting me. Okay, it's about horizon lines. Okay. Do elaborate, my boy. Okay. Please don't mess with me this time, Photoshop. Please. Like, I'm begging you. This is, we got the green. We got 5 out here. Look, so we've got these lines, right? Isn't 5 enough? I think that's fair. Yeah. So pretty much this may be basic info. So the horizon line is actually your eye level. The higher the line is up, the more you'll look up at the cube. Okay? Yes. Well, I think the horizon line and the eye line can be separate. And this is something that actually we looked into in the draw a box challenge. I don't know. I'm doing the draw a box challenge, by the way. And the horizon line, and the what's it called? The eye line can be separate. There's also another line I forgot about. I need to look at it again in the course. But yeah. But that could definitely be the case, yeah, for sure. So if you move up, you will be able to see the cube from above, just like this case, right? And if you move down, you would see it from below. Okay, actually, this one is not bad. It is not bad. It's pretty cool. I thought these are not going to converge, but actually it turns out these are pretty good. Okay, let me... to be honest, I looked up like hyperrealism Discord server and didn't really find anything. I feel like hyperrealism is not really what C is doing. Is it called hyperrealism? I don't think it's called hyperrealism. Hyper, you know, suggests that it's like something maybe it's like above realism. I don't know how else to describe it. I like the frog in the corner. Nice, thank you. I animated it myself, and he's got a dumpy, as you can see, and it's shiny as well. I don't know if you needed to know that information, but there you go. The higher the eye horizon line, the higher the cube appears. Isn't it kind of the opposite? Like the lower the horizon line? Well, the lower you are, the lower your eye level is, right? But when it comes to the horizon line, yes, if it's above, if like your object is above the horizon line, then you would be able to see it from below. If your object is below the horizon line, you would be able to see it from above. Make the frog cover up the entire screen. I already did that, bruh. Hey. I already did that. But you down bad, huh? Hey, listen, Exotic, you down bad for the frog, huh? Asking to fill the frog, to fill the screen with the frog. Come on, bruh. Okay. Right, so we need to... I'm not gonna extend any lines, right? I'm just gonna place the point, right? So by placing the point, I feel like this would converge, sure, right? And this would also converge, but not quite. So maybe I would place it sort of, come on. Yes, sort of here, like this would still converge, right? And then the other point I would place kind of like here, perhaps, right? Or maybe here, right? So this would still converge and this would still converge, but maybe not. Maybe I'll move it a little bit here. There you go, right? And this one I would place here, right? I searched realism because that's what Jono Dry draws, because there's much more I don't know who Jono Dry is, honestly. Right. Right. So I see. Nice. Almost like photographic. Froglings? Like little frogs? Well, they wouldn't look like frogs, but that's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. Also, my boy Exotic, if you haven't subscribed, maybe perhaps it would be really helpful if you subscribe. And also, if you have some art that you want to share to the world, maybe you can join the Discord server. It's in the channel's description. How did you find the channel, by the way? I'm curious. I have some art to share. Nice. Okay, so these... Okay, let me do these first. YouTube likes to recommend small streams to me. Nice. All right, sweet. Much more discoverable than say Twitch. Oh, for sure, for sure. Twitch, I don't know. Twitch is very difficult to grow on. Like Twitch is more like for people who already have a fan base on another platform, and they do stream on Twitch, and that fan base kind of just like drops on Twitch. I think that's like how it is. Okay, this line is very bad. Okay, let's move on to the next box. I'm gonna make a small little one. Small little box. And make this one, like this segment, long. I think I've been watching, listening to more niche stuff, and I've been getting more niche recommendations too, which is neat. Nice. The inner wall of that rectangle looks way too warped. I believe so too, yeah. I'm not too worried about the inner walls, to be completely fair. I'm more, which is like what Dropbox also recommends. But I'm more like kind of like concerned about like the convergence of that point. Like if they converge to a point that's far off, I'm happy with that. I was force fed his channel by Derpy, the mod here. So welcome. I'm glad you weren't forced against your will here. Wow. Damn, I don't even know what to say to that. I just thought button rock corner. I'ma take a look at it. Hold on just a second. Let me do it. At least I need to do at least 5 boxes because I've been going for like an hour and 12 minutes. I need to do something. It was almost the first thing you said to me. Derpy, hey, my man, listen, bro. I appreciate you, dog. Holy shit! Yeah, bruh. It's been almost 2 years. You know what's interesting? I'm noticing that people don't write the titles of the streams. Like I'd be putting some I'd be memeing. I'll just like be memeing on the stream names. And nobody would notice. Come on. This one kind of converges, really? So maybe around here is good. Maybe you should still try to make your furthermost edges converge to the vanishing point, even if they don't connect to the other edges at that point. Let me read that again. Try to connect the furthermost edges converge to the vanishing point. Huh? Even if the furthermost... Oh, you mean you're talking about this one? These ones? Even if they don't connect to the other edge. Yeah, that's fair to say. He had his 2 years marker video a few days earlier. That's how he's memeing. Well, that's just like me making a mistake there. I was not memeing there. I was just like me making a mistake. Is there any problem with sharing about social media, about social life, totally? Huh? You know what the guys at TikTok say? 500 is legendary. Well, what does that make? If 500 is legendary, what am I? Like a shiny, rare, kind of like a ultra rare, ghost rare. Also, I feel like who okay, who are the people who are saying like 500 is legendary? Because like if like it's not only me, like don't take me into like as the instance here, but like actual professional artists, you know, who draw for a living. I don't think they've only been doing it for 500 days, right? And if like 500 days is legendary, what does that make the professional artists? Bro, I'm telling you, if I watched your first stream and then watched all the way to your final one, I would be dead by then. Damn, dead? Why? Well, you can still look at my first stream, by the way. It's all in there. Day 0 is still in there. Well, I guess day 1. Shashamga. Okay, so this point should be... This point should be here. And so we're converging. We feel like converging. That's good. Oh, please. Yeah, I'm curious. If you're comfortable saying. Can you imagine they actually turn out to be 80 years old? An actual senior? Maybe you can tell me, you can tell Make a Wish Kids how your final stream is gonna end. You lost me there. I don't know what you mean. My final stream? I guess if each stream is an episode, then yeah, he has surprised One Piece's watch time. Surprise One Piece's watch time. Damn. The watch time, yeah, makes sense. How many episodes are there in One Piece right now? I was being sarcastic. I'm 2,000. 2,000 years old. That's a lot of years to live. How was life? Like how was the change of like the lifestyle was? How was it to you? Like is it something that you get used to, or like how was the invention of cars to you, or like the what's it called? What is it called? The something revolution, like where people where we discovered that we could use like steam engines and stuff like that. What is it called? The Industrial Revolution. Like you must have went through the industrial revolution. Bro is a vampire. Yeah. Also, wait, by the way, I think didn't you like you must have been through the did you know Jesus Christ? How long like did Jesus Christ live, right? Are you an acquaintance? You must have lived like through like new prophets or something. Message retracted. I think I can look at it on. Oh man, I have what is it called? I have Botrix closed. If I had Botrix open, I would have been able to read the message. As of December 2025, episode has 1,155 episodes. Bam. I guess I can by next year. I'm gonna make more episodes than One Piece. Because One Piece episodes are like what, once a week, and they do take breaks as well. You taste any of that magical Jesus wine? Hey, bro, did he heal you? Were you like blind or something, and he healed you? How was that experience? Did you get like do you have an autograph? That'd be awesome. You need to make a day 100 to surpass One Piece, and even then, they would still make new episodes. Bro, I met Socrates, and he kept rage baiting me. I feel like Socrates. Nah, bro, you're capping. Socrates is like way older than that. Way older than 200. Wait, hold on. How far back was Socrates around? I think it's BC. Socrates. Yeah. It's 470 BC, I think. BCE is the same thing as BC, right? So this means Socrates was around approximately 240 to 250 years ago. Like you're a few generations off. Rounding his age. Honestly, that would be fair. That would be fair. Like to round your age. But like rounding your age, like we're talking hundreds here, right? So I feel like hundreds of years would count. A LARPer of Socrates. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, we've got 4 boxes. Let's do the final one. Convincing LARPer. Bro had a beard, and that's it. That's how philosophers looked back then. Just like bold ass. Oh, I mean bolding, and a big beard, right? Wasn't Socrates buff as well? Dude, I wrote was Socrates, and the second Google suggestion was like the first one was Socrates a real person. The second is was Socrates gay? And I'm tempted to look that up right now. Socrates is widely considered to have been bisexual by modern standards. What? Reflecting the common norms of ancient Athens, I think, when where romantic relationships between men were socially accepted. Dude, what? Especially between an older mentor and a younger student? Yo, what? While married to a woman, I'm not going to try to pronounce that name, he expressed intense admiration for the beauty and virtue of several young men. Bruh. You would not learn about this in the classrooms, bruh. You would not learn about this in the books. That's it. Yo, that's crazy. Top or bottom? Oh man. Based on historical context, so Socrates was generally considered an older mentor figure in his relationships with younger men, which conventionally positioned him as the active or top partner. With the framework of ancient Greek pederasty, he was married to a woman and had children. Yeah, I mean, the fact that he was a teacher, a mentor, doesn't necessarily mean that he would prefer to be a top, but fair enough, I guess. Imagine how the men used to go to war. People reacted to this info. Whoa. Hey, you learned something new today, huh? Potentially. Okay. So we do this point, these converge. Maybe we push it here. There you go. This one here. Is that his gamer tag? All right. This one kind of like converges here. I'm gonna push it like out here. Yes. No. I'm gonna put it here. So this one. No. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. That's good. The way I'm positioning myself is very... It's not hopeful. Like I'm sitting like a monkey right now. There you go. That's good. That's good. And the next one, which I think is going to converge quite nicely around there. What the dog doing? It's a reference? Okay. I ain't telling you, gotta figure it out by yourself. Okay. I might. Please. For God's sake. Okay. Now we already did the conversion on this one. I'm interested to see how these turn out. I had a bussy joke, but never mind, no need to scare off new viewers. It's okay. Let it rip. No. Okay, this is actually kind of like trying to converge. Chad Lee, B, Bruce Lee, are you two related? Yes, actually, we are. Can't you see that I'm Asian? Let the bussy rip. It's funny. I see let the bussy rip and I see hearts coming out. I don't know who sent that, but the timing was great. Okay, these are converging on the page. Which is fine, I think. Let it rip. Let it ride. Is this not? No. The horse, that wasn't even you. That's hilarious. To watching now, I think I might be able to guess. I wonder who's watching. If that number is accurate. I'm not getting the number. OBS is not showing me how many people are watching anymore. I need to try to fix that. Maybe I'll have like a list of the things that I need to fix. Maintenance. Guys, let's make it like Amogus. Amogus. Who sent the hearts? I mean, there's only 2 people, right? So it wasn't, if it wasn't Derpy, right? I evoke Botrix because he's a bot. Bro is against clankers. Oh, I really need to go to sleep. Come on. Son of a... It ain't you? Really? Then who? Some butt love. Gimme love, gimme love. Gimme love, gimme love. I know where I go. Ooh, gimme love, gimme love. Okay, another color, another box. What if it was a stranger who joined, reacted, and left? Based, honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. That's just a Chad move. I feel like the convergence is still pretty, you know, apparent here. No, that's okay. Coming off of the first 50, I think it is to be expected to make the convergence a little bit less shallow, like more extreme, I guess. There we are. All right, these are only 5, which I'm very fine with, because actually I got to read the text, and you know, we don't have to rush this. I'm kind of like low-key enjoying the process of drawing these boxes. And I know for a fact, because when I was drawing Brick today, wait, where is he? I like how he looks. When I was drawing Brick today, I was like, I was feeling the knowledge of the forms come through. You know what I'm saying? Even like with the, hold on, let me show you. Even with this form, I was looking at the perspective, and I was seeing that this maybe could be a straighter line than, let's say, this, right, or this. So it's you know, we're getting there. Even with the shadows of the forms here, right, and the direction of the cheeks, and actually like, whoops, right, this right here happening, and the forms right here, and the form here. So you know, I can feel it. I can feel it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Exotic, it's so nice having you. Hope to see you on the server. I want to see more of your work. Looks like you're a chill dude, and yeah, thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Take care now. Bye bye. Wait, using the term Chad when it's also your name feels low-key narcissistic. A little bit. All right, bye bye. Take care now. Bye bye.